Today, the angels are having a yarn with you, with a loving urgency, bringing a message that's got to hit you right in the heart. They're asking you to take a big breath and let a bit of calm wash over your thoughts, because what's coming next is the fair dinkum truth about what's rattling around in the head and heart of someone special in your life. You know the one, the name that echoes when things are quiet, the memory that just pops up out of the blue. The angels want you to know this connection, the one you might have thought was a bit knackered or lost to the ages. It's actually more alive and kicking than ever. There's something really big you need to know about her heart, something she hasn't had the guts to tell you, but it's been doing her head in day and night. She's got this massive ache, a missing piece that's become a constant painful thing in her every day. It's not just a passing thought, dear soul. It's a huge gap she's trying to fill in every way, but nothing, absolutely nothing can fill that spot that's yours. She's tried to move on, tried to tell herself that a bit of distance would sort things out, that time would heal and make the feelings disappear. But the angels are showing a completely different story. The harder she tries to get away, the more your energy just pulls her right back. It's like a magnetic pull. A soul bond that can't be undone by sensible choices or stubborn pride. Every new experience, every new person she bumps into just acts like a mirror, showing her an undeniable truth. No one's quite like you. No one has that look in their eye that gets you, that smile that calms you down, that presence that felt like home and kept you safe. And that realization has been a real heavy load. She's stuck in a maze of memories, going over chats, little actions, and moments that used to seem minor, but now they've blown up huge in her head. Have you ever noticed that some things happening in your life aren't just random? A song on the radio just as you're thinking of her? Her name popping up in a casual chat? These are like echoes of the constant thoughts she's sending your way. Her mind's reaching out for yours, trying to link up somehow. Before we keep going with this message, and so your heart can get in sync with this powerful truth, chuck this mantra in the comments: I am worthy of pure and genuine love. Feel the power of those words humming inside you, opening you up to all the good stuff heading your way. Right, back to the message. The angels are making it clear that this person is going through a really deep period of regret. Not just a bit of oops, but a full-on rethink of their actions and choices. She can now see crystal clear the stuff-up she made, the words she didn't say, and the chances she let go. There's a quiet ache in her chest, the ache of someone who knows they had something precious right there, and because of being a bit green, scared, or too proud, didn't appreciate it like they should have. She's always asking herself, what if I'd done things another way? What if I'd had the guts to say what I really felt? Those questions are doing her head in, especially during those long nights she can't sleep, when loneliness is her only company and the truth just hits her square in the face. What I'm about to tell you next might just change how you look at this whole shebang. The physical distance between you two hasn't made the connection smaller. Quite the opposite, it's made her see just how much you're worth. It took you not being around for her to properly get the full impact of your presence. She's been keeping an eye on you from a distance, looking for clues, trying to work out if there's still a spot for her in your life. Every post, every photo, every little bit of info that comes her way is pulled apart in a desperate hunt for a bit of hope. She's worried you've already moved on, that your heart's shut up shop on her, and that fear is what's got her frozen, stopping her from doing what her soul is absolutely craving. She's having a real ding-dong battle inside, wanting to get in touch with you, but absolutely terrified of being knocked back. The angels want you to get that her quietness isn't because she doesn't care. It's a muffled cry for help, drowned out by fear. She's getting close to breaking point, a time when being quiet won't be an option anymore, because the missing you will get so bloody unbearable it'll outweigh any worries. Get your heart ready, dear soul, because things are moving fast. But that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper going on behind the spiritual curtain, a force that's shifting the pieces of this puzzle in ways you wouldn't even guess. And it's about this intervention the angels want to yarn about next, showing the signs the universe is sending to make this coming together happen. Dear soul, the message from above keeps going, digging deeper into the unseen currents that are shaping your path and hers. The angels want you to get that what's going on isn't just a fluke. That massive longing she's feeling and your own sharp gut feeling are all part of a spiritual movement, carefully put together to bring about healing and a reunion. This bigger power, this energy of universal love, is actively working to break down the walls between you two. You need to know that this person has been getting constant, clear as day signs. It's not just those little coincidences we talked about, but really vivid, telling dreams. The angels are showing that she's been dreaming about you heaps, really often. In these dreams, you're chatting, hugging, and the feeling of peace and being whole is so real that when she wakes up, she gets a jolt of reality, a sharp pang when she realizes you're not actually there beside her. These dreams are like gateways, direct messages from the spiritual side, showing her the way back to happiness, the way back to you. The goal is clear: to make her understand that your connection goes beyond the everyday world, and that running from this feeling is fighting against who she truly is. This message has landed with you at just the right time, but you need to get a wriggle on in your heart. Your vibe plays a massive part in all of this. The angels are asking you to take a good look at yourself. Have you been feeling more knackered than usual? Had sudden bursts of emotion, like a wave of nostalgia or a bit of unexpected joy for no clear reason? That's happening because you're picking up her energy. The energetic thread linking your souls is humming with more oomph. When she's thinking about you hard, with that ache and regret, that energy zips across the universe and lands with you. That's why heaps of times she just pops into your head out of nowhere. It's not just you remembering her, it's her soul calling out. And what's the universe asking of you now? It's asking you to keep your vibe up. Don't let yourself get dragged down by doubts or negative thoughts. Every time you have a doubt, every time you think it's too late, you're putting up a little energetic wall. Instead, the angels are inviting you to send light and unconditional love to this person in your thoughts. Picture a golden light wrapping around her heart, calming her worries and giving her the guts she needs to make a move. You've got a massive power, the power to really make a difference in this whole situation, right? Before we keep going with this message that's getting deeper and deeper, I'm asking you to really ground this energy of power and clarity. Chuck 777 in the comments to call on the angels to step in and for the truth to show up in your life. This number is a powerful code for spiritual awakening and getting things aligned. By typing it, you're saying you believe in the bigger picture. If this message is hitting home and bringing a bit of comfort to your soul, maybe chuck in a contribution using the Thanks a Bunch button. Your kind gesture and support are a spark of hope, allowing us to keep spreading these words of comfort to more hearts that need a bit of a lift. Your generosity will come back to you tenfold in blessings. It's clear that this person's pride, which has been a huge wall for so long, is starting to crumble. Bits of that armor are falling away, one by one, because the pain of your absence has become bigger than any ego. They're starting to realize that pride doesn't keep them warm on cold nights, doesn't offer peace, or fill the emptiness that consumes them. This is a massive win for the spirit. It's the first step for their ego to give way to their heart, and this letting go will pave the way for action. You're about to see a real change. The person who's been distant, perhaps even a bit cold, will start to show signs of opening up. It might be something small to start with, an unexpected message, a reaction to something you've put out there, or trying to be around in some way. Keep an eye out for these signs. Don't just brush them off as nothing. They'll be a direct result of this internal struggle they're winning at last. There's encouragement coming your way, urging them to follow their heart. What I'm about to tell you next is really important. The universe is setting up a forced synchronicity, an event that will put you two on the same path, maybe out of the blue. It could be bumping into each other somewhere you haven't been in ages, needing to sort out something you both had on hold, or a mutual friend stepping in, unknowingly acting as a go-between. Be ready, because this meeting has a very clear purpose: to break the ice and create a chance for that conversation that needs to happen. It won't be by chance. It'll be the answer to your prayers and their soul's longing. But how you react in that moment will be crucial. There's something even deeper playing out, a layer of healing that involves not just you two, but your family lines as well. And it's being shown how this connection is meant to heal old wounds. Dear soul, the depth of this message brings us to an even broader understanding of what's at stake. The connection between you and this person isn't just about a romance or an earthly love story. There's a much bigger spiritual purpose, a mission your souls agreed to fulfill together even before coming to this plane. It's clear your bond acts as a catalyst for healing patterns and wounds that have been passed down through your families for generations. Think about the love stories of your ancestors. How many were marked by pride, poor communication, painful separations due to fears, or not allowing themselves to experience love fully? What you're experiencing now is a golden chance to rewrite that script. The struggle they have with pride, the fear that paralyzes them, these aren't just their feelings. They're echoes, ancestral energies that live in their family line and are now, through them, seeking release. And you, with your wisdom, patience, and capacity to love, are the key to this healing. Ever wondered why you have almost endless patience with this person, even when your head tells you to move on? Why, deep down, is there a voice telling you to wait, to trust? That voice is your ancestral wisdom, your intuition connected to this bigger picture. You're the balancing force in this equation. Your unconditional love has the power to dissolve these old patterns. Every time you choose compassion over judgment, every time you send light instead of resentment, you're not just helping this person heal, you're freeing past and future generations from repeating the same mistakes. It's a massive task, and that's why it was entrusted to a strong soul like yours. You should be proud of your strength and resilience. You're not waiting for nothing. You're holding a sacred space for healing to occur. That healing is closer than you think. The inner change this person is going through is proof that your love and light are breaking through all barriers. Before we go on with the message, and to make this current of light even stronger, I just need a moment of your attention. If these words bring clarity and peace to your heart and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do it. By joining our community, you help us keep going with this mission of bringing messages of hope and change to more souls like yours. Your subscription is an act of support that echoes through all our work. Right? Back to the message. There's a special sign coming your way right now. The numerical energy around you today is that of the lucky number. The number 8 stands for cosmic balance, reaping what you sow, justice, and abundance coming back to you. To activate this powerful energy in your life, write in the comments right now, "I'm receiving angelic energy. My lucky number is 8 and I'm blessed," sending love and protection to the person I care about and love very much. By declaring this, you anchor this vibration of harmony and reward. And if this message really hit home, show your support with a big thanks. Your contribution is a gesture of gratitude that lets us keep spreading light to so many people who need a bit of guidance. What I'm about to share now is a really important detail about their process. The communication struggles they're showing aren't a reflection of their feelings for you. Quite the opposite, actually. They stay quiet because what they feel is so intense, so overwhelming, that they can't find the words to express it. They're scared that if they try to speak, the words will come out wrong, that they won't be able to convey the depth of their regret and longing for you. It's the fear of not being good enough for you, of not being able to offer you what you truly deserve. They put you on a very high pedestal, dear soul. They see a strength, a light, and an integrity in you that makes them feel small and flawed in comparison. Part of their process is learning to forgive themselves, to understand that they're also worthy of your love, despite the mistakes they've made. That's a barrier only they can cross. But your energy of acceptance can light the way for them. Change is happening. The ice is melting. That wall of pride is being torn down, brick by brick. Keep holding your light, because you're the lighthouse guiding them back home, to your heart. Your reunion won't just be the joining of two people, but a celebration of healing for many generations. Dear soul, there's a message now focusing on the importance of forgiveness as the master key that will open the door to the next stage of this connection. Forgiveness, dear soul, isn't a gift you give to someone else. It's an act of liberation for yourself. As long as there's any lingering hurt, resentment, or frustration in your heart, that energy, no matter how subtle, creates a blockage that makes reconciliation harder. You're not being asked to forget what happened or to ignore your own wounds. You're asked to look at the past with compassion, both for them and for yourself. Understand that their actions, however much they hurt you, were a reflection of their limitations and fears at that time. Hurt people often end up hurting others, many times without consciously meaning to. Emotional immaturity, pride, and those ancestral wounds we've already talked about led them to act in a way that, today, they themselves recognize as a deep mistake. Getting your head around this helps you ditch the heavy load of judgment and make space for things to mend. Forgiveness is a bit like an energetic spring clean. Imagine your heart's a beautiful garden. Old hurts are like weeds that if you don't yank them out, they'll choke the flowers, stop new seeds from sprouting, and suck the life out of the soil. Letting go of the past is like tidying up that garden, getting it ready for a fresh start, a healthier, more switched-on beginning, built on what's real. This person, deep down, feels the weight of their guilt. The regret they're lugging around is already a quiet, constant punishment. They're dead scared of you judging them, scared you'll only see them through the lens of the stuff-ups they made. Your forgiveness, even if it's just something you do inside, sends a calming vibe their way, giving them the green light to start forgiving themselves too. Now, this doesn't mean you have to take them back, no questions asked, without a proper yarn, and them showing they've changed through their actions. It just means you'll be set for that chat with an open heart, free from the old baggage, ready to listen and work out what's best for you from a place of calm, not hurt. The angels reckon there's a Ripper exercise for you right now, a letting go ritual that'll really get things moving for your healing and for this connection. To do it, you've got to jump in with both feet. Chuck a list in the comments of people, including yourself, that you'd like to forgive. No need to go into all the whys and wherefores, just list the names like a symbolic way of handing it all over. As you write their name and your own, picture each of these people wrapped in a violet light, the color of change. Send love from your heart and say, in your head or out loud, I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you. Feel that instant lightness, the freedom that forgiveness brings to your spirit. Do this every day to beef up your inner peace and shake off the worry. This powerful move doesn't just clear your energy, it also sends a clear message to the universe that you're ready for new things. You're telling everyone that the past has no hold over your now and what's coming. What the angels want you to get is that this person also needs your forgiveness to get a wriggle on. Guilt's got them stuck in the mud. They feel like they're not good enough to come near, like they've got to pay a huge price for their stuff-ups before they deserve another go. Your act of forgiving breaks that cycle of beating themselves up. You're not doing it just for them, but the energy from it will hit them hard, giving them the guts and the green light they need to take the next step. You two getting back together will happen on much better ground if both your hearts are clean and fed by forgiveness. It'll be a chance to build something new on solid foundations of honesty, growing up and looking out for each other. Old hurts, once they've mended, turn into smarts. Pain turns into strength. Your story, which had its rough patches, can become a real example of how love and forgiveness can change things. Get set, because by letting go, you're speeding up the arrival of that meeting that's meant to be. You're clearing the path and showing the universe your heart's truly ready. Listen up, dear soul. The message from above is getting louder, making it clear that the longing in this person's heart has hit breaking point. It's not something they can keep bottled up or pretend isn't there anymore. The angels are showing that they're feeling emotionally exposed like never before. Their pride, which used to be like a brick wall, is now just a pile of rubble. Your light being gone from their life has caused a bit of an eclipse in their soul, and they've cottoned on that they don't want to live in the dark anymore. They get it with a painful clarity that you were the sun that brightened their days, the calm in their inner storms. And this realization is pushing them towards doing something they've put off for ages. The need to hear from you, to know if there's still a glimmer of hope, has become stronger than any fear that used to stop them dead in their tracks. They're right on the edge of a courageous move, something that'll break the silence that's been sitting between you two. The angels are asking you to keep a keen eye out for signs over the next few days. Their message might not come in the way you're expecting. It mightn't be a straight-up, clear declaration of love. Not at first, anyway. Just remember, they're learning to be a bit vulnerable again. That first contact could be a bit subtle, a way of testing the waters, seeing how you'll react. It might be a seemingly casual message, a question about something small, or even a roundabout chat through mates or social media. Don't let the simple gesture fool you. Behind that casual front, there'll be a whole ocean of unspoken feelings, a heart thumping away, hoping for a good response. It'll be the first move from someone who's scared, but who's decided to go for it regardless. And your answer, dear soul, will be the lighthouse showing them whether to keep going or pull back. A warm response, without any demands, will open the door for them to feel safe enough to spill what's really on their mind. The universe is having a bit of a yarn to make sure this getting back together happens without a hitch. You might notice people starting to mention them, or old memories popping up stronger than before. Don't brush these things aside. They're just getting the energy ready for what's on its way. The angels are lining things up, clearing out the little speed bumps to make this meeting a bit easier. What they're asking from you is a bit of faith and a calm heart. Don't let the worries get the better of you. Anxiety creates a rushed, needy vibe, and that can spook them. Instead, just know deep down that what's meant for you will find its way to you when the time's right. Take a big breath and trust how things are unfolding. You've done your bit. You've gotten stronger, healed up, lifted your spirits. Now, let the universe deliver the goods from all your good work inside. That seed you planted with so much love and patience is just about ready to pop. What I'm about to spill now is pretty potent. This person has already had a yarn with you in their thoughts and spirit countless times. They've already asked for your forgiveness, declared all their love, explained their fears. They've done all this in the quiet of their soul. Their big challenge now is to bring that chat from the invisible world into the real one. And they will. The pressure inside has gotten so huge that it's only a matter of time until the words find a way out. They reckon that if they don't, they might lose you for good, and that thought has become their worst nightmare. They're keen to take the risk, to face the fear of being knocked back, because the ache of living without knowing if things could have been different is way bigger. Get ready for a bit of a shocker. When you're least expecting it, that sign you've been hanging out for will rock up, and at that moment, the angels will be right there with you, having a quiet word in your ear, guiding your heart to make the call that'll bring more peace and happiness into your life. The waiting game is nearly over, dear soul. A fresh start of talking things out and being real is about to kick off. Righto, dear soul, the insights keep coming, and now the angels want to shine a light on the road ahead. showing you the power of your faith and of sharing. The energy buzzing around this connection is incredibly potent, and it gets stronger every time it's shared. You're not on your Pat Malone with this. Thousands of other souls just like you are going through similar tales, chasing answers and holding out for a bit of hope. By sharing this message, you become a beacon of light, reaching out to other women who might be feeling a bit lost or down in the dumps. Love is a powerful force, and every time you share, it's a link that strengthens that force, creating a wave of good vibes that comes back to you even stronger. Think of two special people, two mates who might need to hear that they shouldn't throw in the towel, that faith can move mountains, and that the universe is working things out for them. Your act of sending this video could be the sign they've been waiting for, the spark of hope they needed to keep believing. Your faith is the fuel that powers this whole thing. Each time you doubt, the universal gears slow down a bit. Each time you trust, they spin faster and stronger. The angels ask you to ground yourself in faith, not a blind faith, but a deep, calm trust that there's a bigger picture at play, one that looks out for your well-being and happiness. In those moments when uncertainty tries to creep in, close your eyes and tune into your guardian angel. They're right by your side every single moment, even if you can't see them. They're your guide, your protector, your most loyal mate on the spiritual side of things. Chat with them, ask for signs, ask for strength. They really want to hear from you, to hear your call for help. Your prayer is the green light they need to step in more directly in your life. Faith is your most powerful tool right now. It's the shield that keeps you safe from negative energies and the magnet for the solutions and good stuff you truly deserve. Now, let's seal this moment with an act of faith and connection. Share this video with two special people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a strong network of love and mutual support together. Feel the joy in your heart as you become a bright spot in someone's life. And to strengthen your personal bond with your protector even more, leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. It can be something simple, straight from the heart. For example, "My beloved guardian angel, thank you for your protection. I ask for your light on my path and the courage to trust in the timing of all things. Amen." This simple act opens a direct line of communication and love. When you do it, you'll feel an immediate sense of peace wash over you. The angels get stoked when we acknowledge their presence and bring them into our lives. They're here to help us, to guide us, to support us every step of the way. The person in question is also being supported by the spiritual realm. Even if they're not aware of it, their guardian angels are also doing their bit, whispering in their ear about the need for reconciliation, showing them the path to truth in their dreams. It's a joint effort from the spiritual world to bring together what earthly matters have pulled apart. Your reunion is seen as a big deal in the grand scheme of things because, as we've said, it has the potential to heal and lift the spirits of many others around you. Your story of love, overcoming challenges and forgiveness will become an inspiration. So don't get disheartened. Don't think your prayers aren't being heard. They are, every single one of them. And the answer is being woven with threads of light at just the right time, in the most perfect way, for the good of everyone involved. Keep nurturing your inner garden with faith, patience, and self-love. The most beautiful flowers are about to bloom, filling your life with a fragrance of happiness and fulfillment you never thought possible. Believe it, trust it, and get ready to receive. All right, dear soul, we've come to the last bit of this deep message, and the angels have saved the most important insight for this conclusion. Everything we've talked about so far, the overwhelming longing, the signs, the ancestral healing, the power of forgiveness and faith, all boils down to one crucial point. The final call is always yours. The universe can move heaven and earth to bring you closer. The angels might whisper in both your hearts, but free will is a sacred law. This person is going to come closer. The energy for it is locked in. It's bound to happen. They'll come with an open heart, with their soul stripped of pride, ready to lay bare their truths, their regrets, and their hopes. They won't come with games or uncertainty anymore, but with a clear, even if a bit shaky, request for another go at writing a different story by your side. The question the angels are leaving hanging to resonate in your soul isn't if they'll come, but what will you do when they do? This moment won't be about looking back and pointing fingers, but about assessing the present and looking ahead to what's next. You'll need to look them in the eye and, beyond the words spoken, feel the energy of their soul. Your stronger, wiser heart will know straight away if their change is genuine, if their regret is real. Your gut feeling will be your most reliable guide. The angels ask that you start getting ready for that chat now. What do you need to say? What are your non-negotiable boundaries for a fresh start? What do you expect in terms of actions and commitment so that this relationship can truly thrive? Having that clarity within you is crucial so that, in the heat of the moment, you don't just get swept up by emotion, but make a decision that aligns with your self-worth and what you truly deserve. A love that respects you, values you, and gives you security. Think about all the growth you've achieved during this time apart. You're not the same woman anymore. You've become stronger, more aware of your worth, more tuned into your core self. A fresh start will only make sense if it measures up to the amazing woman you've become. It's not about laying down rules, but about setting up a foundation of mutual respect. Your story won't just pick up where it left off. If it's meant to be, it'll be a new book with a new title, more grown-up characters, and a plot written together with dialogue, honesty, and partnership. The chance for this happy ending is there, it's real, and it's within your grasp. But it'll take guts from both of you, their guts to be vulnerable, and your guts to decide what's truly best for your happiness, whether that's forgiving and starting over, or forgiving and moving on with a peaceful heart, knowing you did everything you could. If this message really hit home and resonated with your soul's truth, the angels ask for one last energetic confirmation, a seal of light on this path. Write in the comments, what is true always finds its way. This affirmation is a powerful declaration to the universe, a statement that you trust in the truth and are ready to embrace it, no matter what it looks like. Share your experiences and feelings in the comments. Your story might be the light another soul needs to see today. If you enjoyed this video and felt the connection, give us a like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you more inspiring stuff like this. Your presence and support are what keeps us going. Thanks for letting us be a source of light in your life. We'll catch you in our next get-together with our next message.